G'day guys, I hope you're all doing well. First things first, I guess I should say Happy New Year to every single one of you that are watching. I hope you've had a fantastic holiday break and back into it, I suppose. Yeah, well, 2012, where did that last year go? I have no idea. So, speaking of 2012, I thought I'd review my first Phantom Menace figure from the 2012 line. He's Quinlan Vos. Probably one of my favourites from the line. He is my favourite character from Star Wars. So I thought, what better way to show this guy off in the well, yeah, start fresh for the new year with my favourite character. So I just thought I'd give this guy a bit of a review. Just do a little bit of a 360 and then I'll show you the card back. So here is the card back. A very nice image of Quinlan Vos there. He was originally just a background character from the Phantom Menace. He didn't actually have the name or backstory of Quinlan Vos while shooting, so they developed this story behind this background character. They've got the new Phantom Menace logo, which is absolutely fantastic. I reckon it looks probably one of the best, to be honest. Just, yeah, absolutely spot on. Looks really cool. This is where the back has changed quite a lot. Instead of a shot of the original release of the figure, we have seen two Quinlan Vosses before, both from comic packs, and a third from the Clone Wars, I suppose. So we've seen three different Quinlan Vos characters figures made before. Both the comic pack ones, one came with his sidekick Vilmar Grark. He was a Deveronian. The other one came with Commander Faye. So this is the new layout, very reminiscent of the original vintage packaging from the 70s and 80s. It actually shows you the entire wave rather than a select 4 or 5. So that's pretty cool. And shows you a couple of vehicles. I'll be very interested in getting the AT-AP. I reckon that one looks cool. So yeah, that's about it for the card back. I'll get onto the figure now. It does come with his lightsaber, obviously, because you can see it. Looks pretty nice. Nice green colour. Lightsaber hilt, which is attachable to the belt, which is pretty nice as well. And he also comes with his blaster. I won't go too much into the backstory of Quinlan Vos, but he does carry a blaster with him as well. And that does fit into a holster on his belt. It does fit quite nicely. Just a quick run through of his articulation. He's got a ball jointed head, ball hinged shoulders and elbows, swivels at the wrists, a swivel waist, ball hinged hips, ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. So very awesome articulation on Quinlan Vos. And the head sculpt is absolutely fantastic, definitely the standout. Once again, they've gone and done the separate hair piece and glued it to a separate head sculpt, much like they did with the Anakin Skywalker from Wave 2. So as you can sort of see, you can sort of pull it back and it's a separate piece to the head, which really adds depth to the overall facial sculpt, which is done really well. Nice paintwork across the face with the yellow stripe from his Kifar heritage. And they've sculpted the dreadlocks on his head absolutely fantastically. It's really well done. Yeah, really nice. Also, like what they've done with the hands, they've well, aside from having them sort of strapped up in the, well, I guess it's like a bandage sort of thing, although it's not from an injury, it's just grip, but just pull his hand out. They've actually recessed the hole there where you can pop the hand in. So it almost so the sleeve is actually coming out over the hand, which is a really nice look. Gives it a nice look, so the hand actually looks like it's coming out of the sleeve rather than just sitting on the end of a sort of a flat surface. Apart from that, he's yeah, pretty much just Jedi robes. I'll just pop his head off so you can have a better look at his robe, or his tunic. He jumped. It does have the soft goods lower part of the tunic there, with the plastic, really soft plastic over the top, just to allow that extra movement. And this is definitely one of my favourite figures from the line, or from this wave so far anyway. I've been eagerly waiting for this guy to come out. I've always wanted a really good Jedi Quinlan Vos. It does hold his accessories quite well, so he's a really awesome figure, and I highly recommend you pick this guy up. I don't know, ever since I've heard his backstory and read the comic books, this guy's just stood out extremely well as a Jedi character. He's got a lot of depth to his background. He trained Ayla Secura, and I guess he took a brief stint across to the dark side as well, after he had his memory wiped after being drugged. You can only imagine what would happen to a Jedi if they woke up with no memory of who they were, and that's part of his backstory, so I won't go on too much about that. So I hope you've had a decent look at this guy, or this figure, guys. I highly recommend it. I'm going to give it a good solid 10 out of 10. A little bit biased because he is my favourite character, but overall it is an absolutely fantastic figure. One of the best from the wave, along with Darth Maul and Darth Sidious, and yeah, definitely recommend him. He's just a cool character. So I'll be back with another review. I might do one tomorrow morning. It is currently about 4:30 in the afternoon on New Year's Day. So I might even just record one now and upload it tomorrow. But I would like to review most of the figures from this wave, so you'll see them very soon. So as usual, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all your feedback, comments, and all that sort of stuff. I would try to reply to as many of you as possible when time allows me to. So stay tuned for more figure reviews very soon from this Phantom Menace wave, and I will see you all very soon. So until then, guys, may the Force be with you. Ciao.